Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back to my Shipwreck Survival Island. This is episode 20 and you know what that means, guys. At the end of this episode there will be a download available on my Discord, so make sure if you want a copy, get over there. Anyway, today, as you can see, I am currently over here mining birch because we don't currently have any birch remaining in our possession. So I've been doing a little bit of collecting because we need lots and lots for our desert village. It is the main wood we are currently using. I've also been collecting a little bit of jungle wood because we're running a little bit low on that. Although what we're actually going to be doing today does not involve this at this point. We actually need to go over to our industrial district and build ourselves another farm. Because to get to the end game part of our end island, get it? We need a bit of crying obsidian and we need a few other bits that the piglins actually trade. So we need a barter farm. I did mention this last episode. Today we are going to go ahead and start work on building one. But the thing is, I want to incorporate it into the nether hub. So I also have to start work on the nether hub. So yeah, Teddy's gone from doing one project to now doing 3. But the main thing we've got to get going before any of that, guys, is a gold farm. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to continue catching my birch. Collecting, that's the word. Going to continue collecting my birch. Going to continue collecting a bit more jungle wood. And I will cut back to you guys when I'm ready to build the gold farm. Okay guys, so as you can see, we are over at the industrial district and the chest monster has re-emerged. And that can only mean one thing. I have started getting things ready for our gold farm. And this is what I've done so far. I've extended out the platform quite significantly, as you can see. I've got us a little trident killer set up, or started up the top here. And I've got us 3 item sorters for our gold, our nuggets, and our rotten flesh. Also, we got the dump chest, which I was thinking about hooking that directly into the furnace. But occasionally with Minecraft and Bedrock Minecraft especially, items will skip the filter and go into the final set of chests. And if the furnace is in place, that's just going to be annoying. So we're going to skip over that. And I will manually load it instead. So what's going to happen now, guys, is I am going to do a stream. I am going to get this thing fully built. If you want a tutorial for this, it's on my channel. It's in the tutorial section on my channel. There's only one thing I'm going to do differently, which I will explain at the end. And that is I don't have fire tick on this world. So I will be doing it slightly differently to how the tutorial says. But other than that, I'll be doing it exactly the same. So yeah, check out the tutorial and come back. I'll come back to you after I finish building it to explain the rest. Okay guys, stream has passed and as you can see behind me, there is a portal tick gold farm in place. Now, how this thing is different to the one in my tutorial is very simple. There's no lava and no crafting tables because fire tick is off. But what I have done is set up a second dispenser on a hopper clock that is powered by that sticky piston with all them slime blocks attached to a redstone block. And that chest up there is full of flint and steel. Now, this will work with flint and steel with fire charges too. So it's a really simple way of doing the farm. Let me hop up there and I'll give you a closer look. Okay guys, so as I said, this chest, wow, we've used quite a few of these. I've had this running for a little while. And we've currently used 8 of our flint and steels already, nearly 9, nearly 10 in fact. This thing gets through the flint and steel relatively quickly. But it's worth it, because we get a lot of gold out of it, and we get rotten flesh, and once I get some clerics in place, I haven't got any clerics over here. I have got a couple of clerics back over that way though. So what I'll end up doing is taking the rotten flesh over to the desert village, and getting some clerics over in that direction. But yes, we now have a source of gold. It's not the best source of gold ever. There is a better source of gold, which is a nether-based gold farm. Which, once I get my hands on the nether, we will do that as well in this series. But for now, this one is satisfactory for what we require. So, next job, guys, is... Well, I'm going to show you how this thing works first. What we're going to do is we're going to hop down here. And we're going to turn this on. That will set the hopper clock ticking. It's a single item hopper clock. Goes into the comparator, into the dispenser, which fires out 1 flint and steel tick every single time the dispenser ticks. lighting the portal, and then the dispenser the other side has got an observer, so every time the portal lights, it dispenses out the water and then pulls it back in again. And then we have our piglins dropping in to say hello. And the important thing about this farm, guys, it is built east to west. So this is the east side, this is the west side, and the side that the piglins always drop out of the farm is the south side of the farm. This is really kind of important to remember. If you do not build it the right way, it will not work. So I'm going to spend a bit of time. I'm going to AFK, get myself a little bit of gold together, probably burst through all of them. Flint and steel's up there. Get onto a creative world at some point, and I'm going to start doing a bit of work for designing our nether hub, because I still don't know what I'm doing with that yet, but I know I need to start building it. And I'm going to look at a couple of designs for piglin bartering farms as well, because I have never ever touch one of them. I've just done it the old-fashioned way, where I throw a stack of gold at the piglin and then stand there waiting for it. So yeah, I need to do a little working out and doing figurings and all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll come back to you guys after an AFK session. Alrighty guys, AFK session has been accomplished, and it wasn't a very long one because the flint and steel situation kind of got me, and I ran out of flint and steel very early on. So what we're going to do is we're going to restock, and I put a second double chest up there, so I've got extra space. And let me show you what we've actually got. We've got that match gold there. I turned some of it into bars already, and then we got another 3, nearly 4 stacks of nuggets from smelting all of our swords, which I've already cleared out and extended this storage because I decided 2 double chests wasn't enough. I'm also thinking that 4 double chests probably wouldn't be enough, and I'm probably going to have to move this lot to here and then put more double chests out this way, but it's fine. It's absolutely dandy. So I am going to quickly hop up here. I am going to make a load of flint and steels, and I am going to load up our system. Alrighty, system is filled up, and we got 1 spare flint and steel left over. So what we're going to do actually is not do that yet. We are actually going to save that for later on. But I thought I'd show you the monotony of me actually having to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pull our resources together. We are going to go into the nether, and we are going to go get ourselves a barter farm built. So I need to grab all of my iron bars, throw the extra nuggies back in here. That is the right one, isn't it? Yes. And I'll see you guys in the nether. Alrighty guys, here we are in the nether. As you can hear, we got Gus in the background. We've also got a little piggy in the background because I've actually gone ahead and built a farm already. These things are so simple to build. I decided that I need 2 of them anyway, so I'm gonna build. I built one already, and then I'm gonna build the second one next to it, about here, so I can have this 1 gold piece activate both farms at the same time, which would be smart. But I already done a little bit of trading with this fellow here, and he hasn't given me much in the way of the fire charges, but he has given me quite a lot of gravel and iron nuggies, so I can always get some more of the flint and steels made up from the stuff this guy gives me. But I am going to quickly turn him on, show you how this thing works. Literally, the gold comes out, he gets triggered from the gold block moving, instantly picks the gold up, instantly drops the items back out, and we get an absolute ton of items coming into the chest. Now, the main things I require from this thing are the crying obsidian, the quartz, the fire charges. Not really the iron. The ender pearls will be kind of handy, and that's pretty much all we're going to need, really. But obviously everything else is a byproduct. I throw a few of these bits in myself. This. I throw that in there myself because I was just throwing stuff away, so I didn't have to carry it around. But I'm going to finish this guy's trading off. I'll quickly show you what he delivers to me after he's finished trading, and then we'll get the second one of these built. And I have got a couple of ideas for how we're going to decorate this thing, although I may not do it yet. I might not do it yet. I'll decide later on. But for now, I'm going to finish doing this thing, and I'll get the stuff ready to build the next one. Alrighty, guys. I have the stuff and things for building our farm. So what we are going to do is we are going to have like a I'll get a 3 block gap, and put our chest down like so. Then we're going to put our hopper just in the back like that. Drop a carpet on top of said hopper. And then what we require is off the side of the hopper here, we need our glass. Just like so, although this one is not quite required yet. We'll get to that one in just a moment. What I will need is 1 sticky piston to build in our safety system for our friend to go on. And then we throw in a dropper facing inwards like so. And then off of this redstone here, we need to grab ourselves some blackstone. And then we need another piece of blackstone stepping up, just like that. That should be good for what we require. Then we get some redstone, go up with our redstone. And that should be good enough to power this one when we turn this on. It is awesome. We have dual power from 1 switch. Now, as again, this is just a simple 1 item hopper clock with a little stick in there as our item. And then we've got a comparator into redstone, into the redstone dust, into the dispenser, into the dropper, not dispenser, into the dropper. And then obviously that feeds back under as well as over. As you can see, this repeater powers this block, which feeds into the dropper, which also goes back underneath into the piston that lifts the gold block up and down. And then we got the same again this side, but just minus the piston setup because we don't need it. We got the piston there, we can just do both off 1 piston, which is awesome. Now we've got the tricky bit though, guys. We have to get ourselves a piggy friend into there. Now, how I did it last time was kind of interesting. So what we did last time is I made a little bit of a way in like this. So it was a little path. And I dropped a gold block here, and then I kind of pushed him into the area. And then what I did was a little bit clever, is this. I just did that. Ow, stop. No. Stop choking on blocks. Silly glitch. Bug rock being bug rock, I know. Can I not, please? Pop myself that there, grab a lever. And then we push that lever there. That pushes him in, which is kind of handy. And then all I've got to do is put that piece of glass in place up there. And then he can't get out because he's got a block above his head as well. Which, actually, if we put the block above his head now, he can't get out anyway. So next thing, guys, I have to go find another piggy. So let's do that. And the best place for us to find ourselves our little piggy friend is over here by the Nether Fortress, believe it or not, because this is a Nether Waste biome, which it's not a Crimson, but it will do the job. It will do the job nicely. Now, are we going to get lucky and get a piggy straight away? Ideally, a sword-wielding piggy would be better. Also need to keep my eye out for ghasts and blazes, because blazes are not friends. Couldn't resist taking that pot shot. Speaking of pot shots. Aha, gotcha. Of course, the more ammo I take out, the better as well, because the more likely I've got a chance of getting more piggy spawning in. Although, is there a skull? Oh, I was hoping. Oh, you're on top of my thing. Did I get a skull that time? Oh, we got a skull. Don't mind if I do, mate. Got an extra wither skull out of that as well. I won't complain about that. That's all. Ah, piggy! Not only do we get a skull, we've got a piggy coming up as well. Come here. Don't despawn. You, stay out of it. Nope. You, yep. Thank you. Oh, I think he just ran away and despawned. Oh, no, there's one over here. We're getting lucky. Come on, piggy. I've got a nice home for you. Follow me. Need to quickly take him out. Check for a skull. Oh, this time. Ouch. Run away. I need to get more skulls as well, actually, because I need to get myself more beacons, because I need more beacons. I need to make a beacon. I need to make a fortress farm over here, to be fair. Did he fall off? Yes, he went over here. Let me quickly eat, so I can draw him back over here. Come on, friend. Hi. Yes, you. Follow me. Stop getting distracted. You with the sword. Yes, you. You're annoyed at me because I'm not wearing any gold. Yes, I know. It's very annoying when people aren't wearing the colour you like. I know. We're not matching, though. You're not wearing any armour. I am. But it's fine. You follow me. Come on, sir. This way, if you will. Oh, I don't have any gold on me. Ooh, that's a bad thing. I need gold for luring, don't I? Right, see if we can get him in without gold. It might be possible. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop and take a few hits. I don't really want to do that. So, let's try. Oh, he died from thorns. Boo. I can't take my thorns armor off because I won't have any armor on. Alrighty, guys, got my second piggy friend in his box, and now calling him Master Pig, like Master Chief, but piggy form. Then we're going to put that piece of glass in there. We're going to retract our blackstone block and put our second piece of glass in. And now everything here is finished. So we'll break that one out to lock the hopper. We'll break the rest of this out here. And to me, unless you're going to minecart the piggy into the top, it's probably the easiest way of doing things. Distract a piggy using gold. Oh, goody. I got an extra achievement for that as well, which you guys aren't seeing, but it's fine. But yes, just to confirm this one's working as well, we'll put that other 8 gold into there like so. Turn this on, and yep, this dude is being triggered by the same gold block his friend is getting triggered by, which is absolutely perfect. So we now have 2 piggies, and we've got a Soulspeed 3 book as well. His second trade with Soulspeed 3. That's pretty impressive. This dude didn't give me a single book at all from like 2 stacks of gold. This one had 8 gold, and he gave me a book straight up. That's really cool. So, I think we'll do a bit of decorating in here. I'm actually going to make it so these 2 and their chests are kind of sticking out of the wall. And then I'm going to have an access point somewhere, like a door here, so we can get in the back and do any maintenance that may need to be done. I also need to spawn proof this lot to make sure no skelly bobs decide they want to spawn in, which would be kind of useful. But yeah, I'm going to crack on and do a bit of stuff, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Okay, so some time's passed, but I'm not currently in my Shipwreck survival world. I am now in a creative test world because I thought I'd play around with a design or 2. And this is kind of what I came up with. Now, I don't know for sure I'm going to go with this yet. I think it's a little bit quartz heavy. And I don't have a massive amount of quartz at the moment, even with the piglins and the villagers and all the rest of it. I love this design here. I really want to go with this because this will really work. Of course, the problem I'm having with it at the moment is the floor size is absolutely massive, and I need to make this come down to this, which could be kind of tricky. Also, having the portal here and the piglins would end up being like somewhere over here, like out in the middle of the floor, and I don't know how well that would work either. So I don't know if I'm going to stick with this because, as I said, the corners like that will be cut out for the piglins for the barter farm. So I might end up switching this out for something else, but it's a good prelim design, and it'll give me something to work with when it comes to actually doing the nether hub. Although I might not go with the quartz. I like the quartz pillars on the nether portals themselves. That looks really cool. I also like the blackstone lanterns on the outside as well. That looks really good. I could take or leave these. Not bothered by these. But I do really like the leaves. The leaves look really good. So I might try and incorporate that somehow. But I think what might happen is I might do this quartz pillar design around my portal, and then do something funky on the floor like this, and then do something else outside around the pillagers, the piglins, not pillagers, Teddy. They're piglins, mate. But yes, we might do something different around the piglins, and it might come out quite different to what this looks like at the moment, because this thing's massive, and genuinely, this would work really nice for the end project as a floor design. So that might be ending up where we put this, because it looks really good and I still want to use it. But I don't think it's going to work so well for the Nether project. And actually, switching out some of these darker colours around the crying obsidian for a little bit of endstone or purple would look really quite cool. So I might end up playing around and switching that design out for the end instead of the Nether. But anyway, enough of that for now, guys. I have run out of time for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.